In this first screencast, I will review the elements of the standard desktop project. If you have not cloned it from the repository, then now's a good time to do it. I will not be going over the DAO classes. You should take note of the fact that the DAO is not coupled in any way to JavaFX. The JavaFX property beans behave like normal beans, so they can be a drop-in replacement for any situation. Let's get started by running the program. Now that we have successfully loaded the program by cloning it from GitLab, we're ready to execute it. Right mouse click on the project name and move down to Run Maven. This project has a configuration for NetBeans. You'll notice two of them, one that says KF Desktop Standard Project and the second one that says No Tests. To speed things up, we're going to execute the no tests for now, but obviously run your tests often. Our program is now going through the cycle with Maven in control of the compile and the execution, and here we are. Here is the KF Desktop Standard Project. It's displaying from a relational database of 200 records of aquarium fish that I came across some time ago. You'll probably get pretty tired of seeing these fish. We'll see them often, and we'll see them again in our web design course next semester. Here, each of the rows of this table represent one record in the database. The program consists of our standard stage. Within the stage, there is a scene. The scene contains a pane, and at the top of the pane, we have a menu. It's a simple menu. I have Close, and I have Help. If I click on About, a dialog box will pop up and tell us about this particular application. The table, which is a standard JavaFX table, has a number of interesting capabilities built into it without having to configure it in any way. The one I always enjoy playing with is the fact that if I select any of the column headings, the table will automatically sort on that column. So let's sort by common name. And now we see the fish names appear alphabetically. By displaying the ID and by sorting on it, I can always return this particular table to its original setting. Another thing that I can do is I can move columns around. If I click on a column, I can slide it over and rearrange them. Some users enjoy being able to organize tables in the manner that they wish to see them. The table scrolls within the stage that we see. We have our scroller down here. Again, the scroller is something we get without having to do anything special. Right now we can see all the columns, but if I reduce the size or the width of the table, my scroller on the bottom allows me to move from left to right to reveal all of the columns of the table. And finally, if I click on any row, another pop-up appears and displays all of the information from that record. I'm going to close the table now so that we can take a look at the source code and what's important to us, especially for your upcoming project.